Hi. The Dverse is a blockchain marketplace for digital assets with a focus on content creation. When Zynga killed off this game called Petville in 2012, there were still 1 million monthly active users. And so these users were understandably very frustrated when their game was killed. So even today, the Facebook Petville page receives daily comments saying, "I want my pets back." Obviously, you can't do that because if something's gone from the server, it's gone. Whoops. Yeah. But the same logic really applies to all the things that you pay for that are digital assets. If you're buying an emote on Fortnite or a sticker in your favorite messenger app, or if you're buying geo-filters on your favorite camera app, all of these items that you sort of own are not really yours, and they can be deleted or altered at will. So that's really the kind of problem that we're looking at. So that's why we think using a decentralized storage system, starting off with Ethereum network, will help significantly resolve this issue. And we're specifically focused on the digital assets as a means for content creation. Really, gaming content sort of paved the way, the early stages of this type of content. A lot of Minecraft, Roblox related content out there on YouTube from a lot of different YouTubers. And that has, that coupled with the advent of VR and AR has led to a whole new generation of content. Snapchat Hot Dog is really just a precursor of things. You have non-hot dog things that look more like you, that you can use in different AR apps, in VR settings. And now, although it's not VR, AR, you have facial recognition enabled in Animojis and Memojis. The point here is that we're increasingly merging reality with digital assets to create content that we would consume in basically any setting. And this gets even crazier, and it's still progressing with virtual YouTubers, virtual Instagrammers, etc. Kizuna Ai is a Japanese YouTuber, totally fictitious, not based on any existing human or personality. And she does these Twitch-type game commentary. She has her own songs, she does her own skits, and she has over 2 million subscribers on YouTube. She's only about 2 years old. And a couple months ago, on her 2nd anniversary, she rented out a huge concert venue, a popular concert venue in Roppongi, and it was a sellout crowd. So really, it's like hologram Tupac at Coachella 3.0. And this is not really isolated in East Asia either. Lil Miquela, created by a startup in LA, she's already has over 1.3 million followers on Instagram. She generates real revenue. She gets sponsored by the likes of Diesel, Chanel, etc. to support their clothing and their products on her Instagram feed. So what I'm saying here is that these digital assets are, in the early stages, they were used as props for content, and then now they're being used as protagonists for content, and now these protagonists are being evolved into actual characters and beings in and of themselves. So just to recap, what we're really focused on first is the opportunity, the growth of all these digital assets, and the culture that they create, the fan base that they create, which means a lot of potential for monetization. Second, the need for such assets to be rightfully verified, to say that you actually own this character, and then you can, whatever revenue stream it creates, you are the owner of that. And also, so the cool thing about us using the blockchain is not just that it's decentralized, it's that we can chop up the payment structures into so many different ways. You can say, hey, like Kizuna Ai, like me and you and she, we all own her, bits of her, and then whatever ad revenue she creates, we can also chop that up. Just using smart contract essentially to create this new agency management kind of a model. So going back to like what our actual service is, this is the Dverse, and we'll be launching in a couple of weeks. We're strictly focused on, we're not an ICO, we're strictly focused on creating non-fungible tokens for each digital asset. So what we're doing, this is some samples of our initial generation of 3D characters, and this was just as a proof of concept, but we're collaborating with established art galleries, artists, designers, influencers, primarily first from Asia, to create limited editions of characters. Some are original, some are licensed IP. But essentially characters that can be plugged into any VR AR app, any 3D game, etc. And then they would use these characters to broadcast them on their YouTube show or VLive or Showroom or all these other channels. Obviously CryptoKitties has been the pioneer in this space, and they've hit some amazing numbers. But I think one thing to note is that a lot of these crypto games, we're not a crypto game, a lot of these games focus on two-dimensional assets and also have very low extensibility. We're really focused on creating content with digital assets backed by non-fungible tokens. So everything about us is cross-platform extensibility. And case in point, this is real screenshots from our products and our technology. So we already have a mobile AR app that lets you create AR video with speech and different types of filters inside. You can easily use any of the characters that you buy off of our Dverse marketplace, plug it into AR apps, put it on your Instagram feed or YouTube. On the right-hand side, that's Roblox. Users can easily insert whatever character that they bought off of our marketplace into a game like Roblox and then play with their friends. Our business model is primarily twofold. We weren't expecting to go B2B from the get-go, but we were contacted by several Japanese e-commerce companies interested in adopting blockchain. And we believe that that's very, very possible. If you are an e-commerce player and you are interested in digital merchandise and you're interested in blockchain, definitely room for partnerships. B2C, pretty straightforward. On the marketplace, every transaction, buy, sell, mint your own characters. We take transaction off of 3.75% off of all those transactions. But the really big vision that we have here is really the last bit about making it easy for creators, whether you're a professional creator, a famous celebrity, or you're John Doe. We want to make it easy. If you have this design or this idea for you to mint your own token, put it on the marketplace, and have other people use it in their content, and then you make money off of it. In the past few weeks, we've been doing a lot of events across Asia, mostly China, Japan, Korea. We've garnered a lot of interest. We have a lot of people signed up for our service. And we raised our seed round last year, also from investors across Asia and the US with different backgrounds in blockchain, gaming, AR, VR. I myself come from a media background. My first company was a media production company, still operating profitably in 3 continents. We made music videos and commercials with K-pop celebrities and other celebrities. That's kind of where I come from. Our team today is about 16, 17 people. Most are developers. And our first 4 teammates, including myself, we were all Air Force Intel officers. So that's been very helpful as we kind of try to build out a company from a very bootstrapping kind of environment. So yeah, that's our website. You can, because we're not live yet, it's a landing page and a sign up, but you can go ahead and sign up to get private updates about limited edition sales or any kind of new announcements we have going on. And we're hoping to raise 1.5 million in the next 3 to 6 months, equity financing. And that's my email, so please feel free to contact me if you have any interest in partnering with us or investing in us. Thank you.